Have you ever thought of how fortunate you are to have all the gifts you have, including the gift of intelligence? About those people who don't have the learning capacity that you do. One such person is Charlie Gordon, the protagonist in Flowers for Algernon. Charlie is a 32-year-old man with an incredibly low IQ of 68. Charlie is barely making ends meet by working at a bakery as a janitor for $11 a week. But the real question is, what will happen if Charlie is intellectually enhanced and made a genius? What will happen to his emotional growth, since he never got a chance to mature earlier? Will he keep up? Will he be clueless? In the novel Flowers for Algernon, Daniel Keyes explains these problems in depth through Charlie's progress reports that he writes through his operation. When Charlie undertakes his operation, his intellectual growth is born, but dies a year later, being way more compressed than anyone else's. But in his year-long life, he gets more done than most will in a lifetime. He passes up all of his doctors and intelligence, makes a great discovery, then loses all that he has gained. But emotionally, he was born at the operation, but matured at a regular rate, not as fast as his intelligence. It's almost like having the spelling for your vocabulary, but not the definition. He had the smarts, but not the character. You would certainly like this book if you like looking into someone else's shoes. Realistic fiction, scientific fiction. What makes this book so strong is that it allows you to look into someone else's extraordinary shoes. Life wasn't very easy for Charlie. Actually, it was mind-numbingly hard, and left him in pieces. Just leave me alone. I'm not myself. I'm falling apart, and I don't want you here. Obviously, this operation wasn't a success, but the big question is how realistic this is for the future. How plenty of retarded people in the United States, but is there some way to fix them? Technology is getting better every day, and there's almost always a new scientific discovery. But will the next be the way to counteract the fact that enhanced minds deteriorate? First, we really need to figure out if it's worth it, and to do that, we have to understand how it is to be retarded. You have to find the answer inside you, feel the right thing to do. Charlie, you've got to learn to trust yourself. You mean, I've got to decide? Here, Charlie thinks he needs help because he has always been pitied and everyone has made his decision for him. But really, he needs to help himself. She said you got to mix them up. She showed me how to mix them up, and now I can. Here, he has clearly gained some learning capacity, but not in the right way. He's messing up his grammar pretty bad, but at least he can remember how to mix them up, which is a step forward.